The Atom Through the Ages by Taryn Shimabukuro. Antoine Lavoisier's and Robert Millikan's pictures are switched. In the old Greece, Democritus was a Greek philosopher who had an idea about atoms. He thought that sensations or changes produced in the soul of the atom, sweet and bitter, were just some of the results and effects caused by the shape and size of an atom. Color was caused by the position of constitution or the atom's compounds. Aristotle was a Greek philosopher who provided the method of gathering scientific facts. He was the basics for all scientific work. He also declined the idea of atoms that was brought up by Democritus, which made people forget about it for decades and years. Antoine Lavoisier was a French chemist known for experimental skills. His favorite experiment was the experiment of H2O into Hg plus O, which represented and helped the law of conservation, which meant that matter cannot be created or destroyed. He also hints at the rearrangement of matter in reactions, which meant that matter can never disappear. He began the conversation on what an atom was exactly. John Dalton was an English meteorologist and chemist and pioneered in the development of the modern atomic theory. The theory was based on partial pressures on the idea that only like atoms in a mixture of gases repel each other. Democritus and Rogerio Boskofich said that atoms of all kinds of matter are alike. John Dalton is also known as the father of chemistry, and Dalton's rule is known as the greatest simplicity. J.J. Thomson discovered the electron and developed the plum pudding model of the atom, raised by electronically charged plates and magnets as evidence of bodies much smaller than atoms were states part of his experiment. The plum pudding model was a scientific model of what the atom looked like. Also, his surname was Joseph James Thomson. Ernest Rutherford used the results of his gold foil experiment to state that all the mass of an atom were in a small, positively charged ball in the center of an atom. He made the experiment to first test the plum pudding model. Robert Millikan determined the charge and mass of electrons using the oil drop apparatus. He concluded all electrons have the same amount of charge and the atomic structure of electricity. Louis de Broglie researched on the quantum theory. He predicted the wavelengths of electrons. His experiment indicated that electrons move around the nucleus, which is why movements are so restricted. He came up with the term matter waves. James Chadwick was an English physician who observed beryllium exposed to the bombardment by alpha particles, which released unknown radiation that ejected protons from the nuclei of various substances. He interpreted the radiation was composed of particles of mass approximately equal to that of the proton but without electrical charge, which he later named neutrons.